Hey boardies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. This is the top 2,750 plus board games of all time. This is 70 through to 61. This is the final game that actually made this list. It's actually why there's a gap here in the shelving unit. This is Canal in at number 70, an Uwe Rosenberg game, 1 to 2 players only. A game about trying to placing out structures, activating them and trying to get the most points to win the game. Well, there we go, that is at number 70, playing through all 6 decks. This is the big box edition. Another, I guess you might say, 2-player only game though, is another game by GMT, uploaded by him here. This is Battle Line, another game by Rainer Knizia. I played him again earlier this week, and more of his games I'm playing tomorrow, already packed up. And this is a game very much like Shop and Totten, which you can also find on the channel, which came just after it. A kind of runs and I guess poker hand style game where you're trying to control the most lines. And ultimately, if you can do control the most lines, you're going to win. So it's either 5 against 4 or 3 in a row. So in at 68, we've now got a cooperative game. This is a deck building game. About to open another deck building game today, in fact. This is 1 to 4 players by Indie Boards and Cards, a reimplementation of Aeon's End. This is basically Aeon's End Light by Nick Little and Will Sobel. So check out my various videos for that. I've got another expansion to show you soon too. So next game is just behind me. This is a button shy game called Tussie Mussie, my favourite game by Elizabeth Hargrave, or so far. Now next up we have got a game which is another, I guess what's conceptual game, this is not cooperative, but this is Dixit. Now I've got 15 different promos worth way more than the actual cost of the game itself, and yet SPIEL.digital's 2010 winner. This is a game for 3 to 6 players, it's about 20 minutes to play, very much enjoyable and very clever game too. Next up, we have got another competitive game. This is a thematic game. This is Western Legends, a sandbox game too, whereby you're going around in the desert and you're trying to get the most Western Legends, or the most victory points to win the game, most legendary points, most wanted points, etc. This is for 2 to 6 players. I do recommend it. Maybe it's a 4 upwards. Okay, in terms of player count. Next up, we have got a game which actually comes in multiple editions. This is the second edition of the game. This is 7 Wonders. Now, I do have videos on the channel which compares the two. Now, Anton Biles, I've mentioned a few times on the channel already, having met him a few times, but also he's already appeared in this list quite a few times as well. 7 Wonders. So there we go. Make sure to check this one out and my various videos, including the sleeving playlist too. Okay, next up is a game just behind me, Slough Off. So this is basically Wizard, but it's Wizard Extreme is the other name for it, by Amigo. And yes, it is a trick-taking game. Now another Uwe Rosenberg game, we've got Fields of Arla here. So this is a game for 1 to 2 players. It does say 2 players up here by Feuerland. And this is a game whereby you're farming, very much a sandbox thematic game as well. And yes, very much enjoy this game. I've played this the most of all Uwe Rosenberg's games. Check out my Uwe Rosenberg playlist. Okay, and then in